Good morning and very warm welcome to all. We, all the staff members and dignitaries of Khandelwal English School, feeling immensely pleasured as today is the final round of Maharashtra State Inter-School Science Meet 2022. This is much awaited moment for all of us. Since 19 years, Khandelwal English School organizes this competition in the memory of late Sri Shankarlalji Khandelwal alias Kakaji in the collaboration with Kutuhal Sanskar Kendra. Learning science helps a student to develop critical thinking as well as problem solving capacity. Indeed, Science Meet is playing an essential role to create interest for science among the kids. If student will get such platform to explore their knowledge, then the upcoming generation will definitely create history. This year, many students participated in the quiz for the first round, which was held on 9th of January. And today is the final round. It's our holy tradition to worship our goddess Saraswati before any important event. So let's dedicate a prayer to Ma Saraswati. I would like to request all the dignitaries to please come on stage and pray and enlighten the lamp.
दीप ज्योति परम ज्योति दीप ज्योति जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं करोतु कल्याणं आरोग्यं सुखसंपदा द्वेषबुद्धिविनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमोस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमोस्तुते ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरुज्योति नमोस्तुते गुरुज्योति नमोस्तुते गुरुज्योति नमोस्तुते.
I request all the dignitaries to please preside on chair. Every event is incomplete without music. So here our school singers wants to dedicate one song on the science meet. Consistently from 19 years, this science meet is organized with lot of hard work and collective efforts. Let us have a quick review through this video.
The visionary is one who gives a perfect perspective of future. Late Sri Shankarlalji Khandelwal was a living legend. Years before, he emphasized on the importance of education. In his memory, Khandelwal English School started organizing science meet every year. Consistently, from last 19 years, we organize this competition to find out inherent talent from the students. Science is the systematic study of the structure and behavior of physical, social, and natural worlds through observation and experimentation. It is the key to innovation, global competitiveness, and human advancement. The founder of Kutuhal Sanskar Kendra, Dr. Nitin Oak sir, helped a lot to make this happen. He himself is a genius in physics and is always busy in research and gaining advanced knowledge in science and technology. His most efficient team members are inseparable part of this science quiz. Every year, all the schools of Akola city eagerly wait for this competition. N number of students take part in this competition and secure great success. Some of them are now medical students and some are busy in doing engineering and research. This competition helped students to become more organized, systematic, and competent. Last year, it was the centenary year of late Sri Shankarlalji Khandelwal. So we decided to organize the competition on national level. But as it was the COVID period, we organized everything online. And no wonder we received huge response from all over India. 2,500 students participated from 8 different states. Distinguished jury members Mr. Gangan, Yadu Joshi sir, Dr. Manjushri Sardeshpande ma'am judged that science and culture meet. Every successful event has list of hard workers and supporters. For online competition, we received great support of Principal of Shankarlal Khandelwal College, Dr. Sabu sir, and technical team like Thote sir, Suradkar sir, and Sirsat sir. All the teachers of science and maths did fantastic job for this science meet. Mahalle sir, Digraskar ma'am, Rathi ma'am, Deshpande sir, Mehrunkar sir, Ratnaparkhi ma'am, and Rathod sir was there. The clerical staff also contributed for the quiz. Pathak sir, Vakharkar sir, Sharma madam, Keshav sir did the fantastic job. We developed a website called kakajikhandelwal.in for which Gomase sir was on war front. Few of us suggested that we should publish an ad on Facebook about the competition for which we received the help of Mohini Modak ma'am. The teaching as well as non-teaching staff members collectively took lot of effort for its fame. We could make it happen with the kind support of all the respected dignitaries of Shikshan Prasarak Mandal, Dr. Taratai Hatwalne, respected Gopalji Khandelwal and Rekhatai Khandelwal, respected Nana Kulkarni, respected Chaure sir, and multi-talented personality Madhurji Khandelwal. We are genuinely thankful to all the people who contributed for the success of this event and would expect the same in future. We wish every year this meet will flourish and get tremendous glory. Thank you very much.
Before I conclude, I would like to wish all the best to all the finalists. Now, without taking much of your time, I request Honorable Dr. Oak sir to please commence the final round.
Hello everyone. On behalf of Kutuhal Sanskar Kendra and Khandelwal English School, I welcome you all to Science Quiz. This event is for students from 7 to 10 standard. I congratulate all the winners of first round. Let me first tell you the names of these successful students and then we will move ahead. So, first round winners are Atharva Chaudhary, Saksham Heda, Rashmi Agrawal, Sanat Mal, and Neil Rathod. Hello everyone and congratulations. Let us go for the team names. So we are supposed to take A, B, C, D and E for each student. But to avoid any kind of partiality, let us give the privilege of selection to the last student in this sequence. So I will ask Neil Rathod to select any team name from A to E. Neil, are you there? Neil?
Yes, ma'am.
Neil, please start your video and speak. Can you hear me, Neil?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, beta.
Hello, ma'am.
Neil, I am giving you first chance to select your team. So you can select any A, B, C, D or E.
Ma'am, A.
A. Okay. Neil Rathod has selected team A. Fourth in sequence is Sanat Mal. Sanat, can you hear me, beta?
Yes.
Hello, Sanat. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sanat, what is your preference?
C.
C. Okay. Sanat has taken team C. Rashmi is on third number. So, Rashmi Agrawal. Hello,
Yes,
beta.
ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Rashmi, your preference, please.
D, ma'am.
Okay. Now B and E are left. Saksham.
Ma'am, B.
Saksham has selected B. So obviously, the first ranker of first round will get E. Hello, Atharva.
Yes, ma'am.
I request all the participants to switch on their video as well as audio. Consider it as instruction as well as request that while reading the question or answering the question, you are not supposed to look here or there. आप इधर उधर देख रहे हो, so you will not be allowed to answer that question. Am I clear with this? Okay, guys. So let us go for it. Everybody ready? क्या बात? Sure. Let us start. Once more, I am repeating the team names. Atharva Chaudhary E, Saksham Heda B, Rashmi Agrawal D, Sanat Mal C, Neil Rathod A. Okay. So obviously we will be starting with Neil Rathod.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are supposed to wait for 2 minutes, Neil. Then we will start.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I also welcome all the audience who have joined through YouTube channel. Okay, we are starting with round 1. It is a very straightforward round, so no need to worry about it. Every team will be given 5 questions, and you are supposed to answer these questions. If you are answering it correctly, +2. If you are not able to answer that, just say pass. We will go for next question. You will not lose anything. Everybody clear with this? Okay guys, चलो. नील के लिए फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आ रहा है. The temporary organ where developing embryo is attached to mother by umbilical cord is. Yes, Neil.
Ma'am, ovary.
Incorrect. It is placenta. Next question. If the velocity of the body is doubled, its kinetic energy becomes how many times? Neil, I can't hear you.
Ma'am, pass.
Okay, next one. The answer is 4 times. Let us go for next. When an atom loses electrons, it is called a aura.
When atom.
Pardon? Neil, I can't hear you.
Ma'am, pass.
Okay, beta. Let us go for next. So the answer is cation. After Sun, which is the next nearest star to Earth? Neil?
Ma'am, pass.
Okay. It is Alpha Centauri. And the last one is, please solve this, Neil. 82 into 5 divided by 41 into 2.
Ma'am, can I use notebook?
You can use it, but you can't take much time.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
I'm sorry, Neil. The
ma'am,
answer
492.
should be 5.
492.
No, beta. 41, it will cancel 82 and will give 2. And 2 will be cancelled. 5 should be the answer. No problem, Neil. We still have 4 rounds to go. So definitely you will get or secure the marks. Do not worry about it. Let us go for Saksham. Participant 2.
Yes,
Saksham.
ma'am.
Okay, let us
Yes, ma'am.
start. Ready, Saksham?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First question for you. Tetanus is caused by which organism?
Ma'am, it is bacteria.
Correct. It is bacteria. Second question. To hear a distinct echo each time interval between original sound and the reflected sound must be.
Ma'am, 0.1 second.
Repeat please.
0.1 second.
Absolutely correct. 0.1 second. Next question. What is dry ice?
Solid form of carbon dioxide.
Very good. Solid carbon dioxide is dry ice. Next question. The distance of the sun from the earth in terms of speed of light is?
Ma'am, 8 minutes.
क्या बात है? 8 minutes is correct. 8 light minutes. Next one. Priyanka and Sharmila had 150 dogs. So how many legs are here together?
Ma'am, 600.
I'm sorry, beta. You forgot Priyanka and Sharmila, right? So the answer
Yes,
should be
ma'am.
604. Yes, that
Ma'am,
is.
ma'am, I thought of that but got confused.
Yes, beta. Yes, beta. But well played. Let us go for Sanat. Hello, Sanat.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, let's go for first question. Which part of human ear converts sound vibrations into electrical signals?
Cochlea.
Cochlea, correct? Next one. The upward force acting on the object in water or other fluid or gas is called?
Buoyancy.
Correct. Next one. The melting point temperature of the solid state of a substance is 40 degrees Celsius. The freezing point temperature of the liquid state of the same substance will be?
40 degrees Celsius.
Very good. 40 degrees Celsius. Correct. Next. The star which is situated in the direction of Earth's axis is?
Pole star.
Pole star. Correct. Last one. Please complete the series. You have to give me the number.
196.
196, absolutely correct. Well done, Sanat. All the 5 questions correct. Let's go for Rashmi.
Yes.
Ready, Rashmi?
Yes, ma'am.
First question for you. Euglena is from kingdom.
Protesta.
Protista, correct. The tendency of a body to remain in the existing state of motion is called?
Inertia.
Inertia, correct. Next one. Convert 100 Kelvin into Celsius. Rashmi?
373.
It's wrong, beta. The correct answer is minus 173 degrees Celsius. Okay, next one. A constellation with 7 prominent stars and appear like big ladle or question mark is?
Saptarshi.
Saptarshi is correct. Any answer out of these 4 is correct. Last one. Cube root of 1331 is?
11.
11 is correct. 4 answers correct. Last participant, Atharva Chaudhary.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready, Atharva?
Yes, ma'am.
Growth hormone is secreted by which gland?
Ma'am, pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland. Correct. Next one. The SI unit of density is?
Kilogram per meter cube.
Kilogram per meter cube. Correct. Next one. A mixture of ethanol and water can be separated by
Separating funnel. Separating tube.
separating funnel, because these are miscible liquids, and therefore the answer should be fractional distillation. Next one. The axis of the earth is inclined to its orbital plane at an angle of
23.5 degrees.
no beta, it is 66.5 degrees. Orbital plane we are talking about. Next one. Should we give it? 23.5, it is accepted. 8 to the power of 2 to the power 0.
8.
8 is absolutely correct. So for Atharva, 4 answers correct. And here we are ending first round. We will move to second round after the scores. And I request Chetan Mahulkar sir to conduct second round.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So yeah. Now the score is there in front of you. Team A 0, Team B 8, C 10, D 8, and E score 8 marks. So Team A, you still have 4 rounds. Don't lose hope. That is Neil.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are starting the next round. And we'll start with Neil. The next round is visual round, and the marking scheme is +2 -1. So if you give the correct answer, you will get +2. But if it is wrong, you will be losing 1 mark. So here goes the first question for Neil. The question is, this is an internationally recognized symbol for awareness against. You have to tell Neil the answer for this.
I don't know.
Okay. And the answer is AIDS. So it's for AIDS awareness. The next question is for Saksham.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The question is, in the dice rail, the graphite rod is at the center, and surrounding it, the paste of which material is filled?
Sir, is it sir, magnesium chloride?
No. The answer is manganese dioxide. So Saksham, you are losing 1 mark and Neil 0 marks. Fine. The next question is for Sanat. In the picture, this is a structure of plasma membrane, and you have to name the part which is shown there.
Sir, pass.
Okay, so the Sanat has passed, and the answer is carbohydrate or sugar chain. The next question is for Rashmi. Yes, here there is a picture of chloroplast. You just have to name the part which is mentioned there. The part which has been shown by the pointer. You just have to name it.
Granum.
Okay, the answer is granum, right? And you'll get +2. Right. So the next question is for Atharva. Again, Atharva, you just have to name the part which has been shown in the figure.
The diaphragm.
Right. So you will get +2 for it. Fine. Again, I'll come to Neil. Neil, you just have to name the instrument which is shown in the picture.
Sir, banjo.
No. So you'll lose 1 mark for it, and the answer is saxophone. The next question is for Saksham. What is the name of this agricultural tool?
Sir, seed drill.
Right. So seed drill is the correct answer. +2, 2 to Saksham. Sanat, please read the question carefully. Person shown in the figure is second to land on the moon. Who is he?
Buzz Aldrin.
Right. So actually Edwin Aldrin. Fine. So we'll get 2 marks. The next question is for Rashmi. Rashmi, you just have to name this constellation in the sky.
Cassiopeia.
Right. So +2. Then the last question for Atharva of this round. Atharva, just name this particular part, which is neuron unit of nervous tissue.
The axon.
Yes. So +2. Here we are completing the second round, and your third round will start immediately. I'll request Monica ma'am to conduct.
So I am back with you all. Let's hear the scores and then we will move ahead. Just wait for a minute. Are you all enjoying it?
Yes, ma'am.
क्या है अभी हार्ट बीट का रेट कितना है?
Above 170.
Okay, I thought so. Let's just wait for your scores. One moment only. Okay. So at the end of round 2, we are having team A with -2, team B with +7, team C with +9, team D with 12, and team E with 12. So everybody is going very good. Keep it up and try to score maximum. Let's move to next round.
Ma'am, please repeat the scores.
Will you wait for some time, Sanat?
Ma'am, I'm Saksham.
Saksham. Okay, Saksham. Just a minute. Just a minute, Saksham. Okay. Team A, Neil -2. टीम बी सक्षम +8 आपका फर्स्ट राउंड में था एंड अभी +1 सो दैट इज +9 एंड देन सनत 10 +1 that is 11. Rashmi and Atharva both are having 8 and 4, 8 and 4, that is 12 each. Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta.
Ma'am, in second round for correct answer, we have got a +2 now.
+2. Yes.
So teacher, so ma'am, in my one it is only +1.
Yes, it is correct. Have you given -1 or +2? There were two na. So one question you answered correct and the other question you made a mistake. So that is why +2 -1 overall +1. Now you satisfied?
No ma'am, I passed one question.
You passed one question.
Yes teacher.
And ma'am, me too. So it is there -2. It should be minus only.
Yes, guys. There is a small glitch. So it will be corrected soon. If the question is passed, there will be no negative mark. The scores will be soon corrected. Do not worry about it. Everything is live. आप वापस भी रिवाइज कर सकते हैं. So do not worry about it. Okay? All right. Let us move to next round. And I will again tell you, do not worry about previous round. Your scores will be rectified. Okay? Now this, everything is recorded. So there should not be any problem. Okay? Now this is, this round you are going to enjoy. But it is a danger one. Why? Now in this round, you are going to get 3 clues. First clue will be displayed first. If you identify the object or event, whatever, in first clue, you will be getting +3. And if the answer is wrong, you will not lose anything. Okay. Now, by chance, you could not identify it in first clue, then you will get second clue. But here the risk is more. If you identify it correct, +2. If a mistake is made again, you will lose 1 mark. Then if you could not identify in second clue also, then there will be third clue. Third clue, if you identified it with that +1, But if still you make a mistake, you will be losing -2. Are you ready? Have you understood the scoring system? Everyone? Participants, please answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chal. Let's start. First question is for Neil. First clue. This force is also called as necessary evil.
Ma'am, transpirational force.
Repeat, Neil.
Ma'am, transpirational force in plants.
No, beta, it is not force. Okay, let us go for second clue. Without it, the objects will keep moving or remain still.
Ma'am, gravitational force.
No, beta. Still, it is not that. Let's go for third. Okay. You can still get the mark. 1. It wears out the material and can also produce heat. To lessen this force, lubrication is the need.
Ma'am, frictional force.
Frictional force, absolutely correct. Right. Second for saksham.
Yes, ma'am.
Your first clue comes here. This French chemist made vaccines against anthrax and rabies.
Ma'am, next clue.
Okay. He invented the techniques to preserve milk and wines.
Louis Pasteur.
Correct, absolutely correct. So his swan neck flask disproved the theory of spontaneous generation. We owe him the theory of microbial fermentation. A brilliant biologist, Louis Pasteur. Correct.
Ma'am, so I will get 2 marks, no?
Yes, you will get 2 marks. Sanat, next clue is for you.
Yes, ma'am.
It is a non-metal used for water purification.
Carbon.
No, beta. But actually it can be granted. With from first clue, it can be granted. Yes. This is granted. Yes. Next clue, these are just to tell you more about the chlorine. So this yellow-green gas is involved in ozone depletion. And although it is a constituent of tastemaker, in World War I, it was a weapon of massacre. सनत बिल्कुल तैयारी करके आया है. Well done, Sanat. Let's go for next. Rashmi,
Yes, ma'am.
first clue. A black thick liquid mixture used to make paints and dyes.
Ma'am, next please.
Next clue. It has an unpleasant smell but used to make perfumes.
Ma'am, next.
Okay. While making coke, it's generated as a byproduct. It is used to make drugs, plastic, and explosive that destruct.
Coal.
No, beta. It is liquid. Okay. So it is coal tar. When coal is processed, then it will be prepared. Okay. Next, last for Atharva, in this rotation.
Yes, ma'am.
First clue for you. This diatomic gas reduces oxygen carrying capacity of blood.
CO.
CO is absolutely correct. Carbon monoxide. It has triple bond and formed by incomplete combustion of wood. Pollutant in large quantity, so limit its emission. Considered important reagent in industrial revolution. All the clues are for carbon monoxide. Well done. Next, again for Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
It prevents heat from escaping into space, warming the planet.
Ma'am, I have to name the gas.
No, beta, you have to tell me the event or phenomenon.
Global warming.
No, beta, global warming is the result of this phenomenon. Listen the next clue. Water vapor, methane, carbon dioxide makes its gaseous blanket. You are close, Neil. The gases absorb high wavelength radiations and warm atmosphere. But if pollution goes on increasing, its harmful effect will be severe. Can you tell, Neil?
Ma'am, but global warming is the answer. But ma'am, what I have to tell?
Global warming is not the answer. The phenomenon is greenhouse effect. This is a beneficial effect if it becomes more severe, more carbon dioxide, more methane, then the temperature will increase and then it will be called as global warming. So global warming, it is the result of greenhouse effect. Okay, Neil?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Saksham,
Yes, ma'am.
first clue for you. These electrically excitable cells are found in animals.
Ma'am, next clue.
Next clue. Okay. They regulate muscles and control your vitals. Saksham.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Nerve cell.
Nerves. Correct. +2. In human body, these are the longest cells. They are at work as you are playing so well. And Saksham is actually playing very well. Yes, your neurons are firing nicely. Shall. Next, Rashmi.
Ma'am, Sanat is there.
Sorry, Sanat. Yes, Sanat. In all glands, this organelle is developed most.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
You are close, but it is not the correct answer. Next. It creates lysosome, which is lytic enzyme host.
Golgi bodies.
Golgi bodies is absolutely correct. +2 for Sanat. It stores and packages lipids and proteins, then pass it to destination. That's its routine. Yes. For Rashmi, next one.
Yes, ma'am.
So Golgi apparatus was the answer. This constellation is named after a hunter in Greek mythology.
Ma'am, pass.
Okay. Next. Rudra and Nataraj often represent it in Hindu astrology.
Next clue.
Okay. Most visible in winters in northern hemisphere in the evening sky, its 7 bright stars will help you identify. Any idea, Rashmi?
Ma'am, I'm confused. Ma'am, if I'll pass, will I lose the marks?
No, you will not.
I'll pass the question.
Okay, the answer is Orion, the hunter. Last clue of this round. Atharva, ready?
Ma'am.
A mosquito-borne protozoal disease occurring in tropics.
Ma'am, dengue?
No. Next. Chills, fever, and sweating are the symptoms when one becomes sick.
Malaria?
Malaria is the correct answer. The causative agent infects liver and breaks RBCs. Prevent mosquito bites to prevent this disease. So the answer is malaria. Absolutely. And with this third round is over. You will soon get the marks. I request Dr. Nitin O to conduct the next round.
Sir.
So, you are able to see the marks?
No, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, in third round, I have passed the last question. Then also, sir, -2 marks.
Second clue was incorrect ना? पास जे काय झालं ते नंतर झालं. पहिल्यांदा सेकंड क्लू आपण चुकीचा सांगितला गेला होता बेटा. त्याच्यामुळे तिथे -1 झालं.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, in second round, I would get +2.
हा ते नंतर करेक्शन केला जाईल शेवटी, कारण की जी टीम आहे इथे मार्किंग टीम ती करेल ते करेक्शन. असं एकदम आपल्याला नाही करता येणार. पण
Okay,
ते नोट झालेला आहे तुझा आधीच. Right. So we will start a new round which is related with experiments. याच्यामध्ये 2 तरहेचे एक्सपेरिमेंट्स तुम्हाला डील करायचे हैं. एक एक्सपेरिमेंट ऐसा है जिसमें आपको रीजन बोलना है और दूसरा एक्सपेरिमेंट ऐसा है कि जिसमें करना है निश्चित रूप से. अगर पहले ही अटेम्प्ट में आपने बराबर आंसर दिया तो आपको 3 मार्क्स मिलेंगे. गलत हो गया तो कुछ ना कुछ तो पनिशमेंट रहेगी ना यार, वो माइनस हो. आपको काफी कोशिश करना है, ठीक से जवाब देना है. Don't be panicked to answer the question. Listen to the question properly and then only answer. And obviously, don't ask the question which is not asked. So we will start. You are supposed to answer how. You are having different type of magnets. My question is, will it be possible to suspend the magnet from its center so that its north and south pole both will point towards the north? The question is for Neil and he is supposed to answer me. नील सोच के बताना है ये किस तरह से कर पाओगे. अलग अलग तरह के मैग्नेट्स है आपके पास में.
Sir, it's not possible.
सर ते क्लिक करा पुन्हा एक वेळ मला वाटतं. ओके.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, no, it's not possible.
नील थिंग्स इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. बेटा पॉसिबल नहीं रहता था तो मैं तो इंक्लूड नहीं करता था नहीं से.
Sir,
सोचो थोड़ा सा.
is it possible to?
Yeah, it is possible. So your answer is it is not possible.
Sir, it's asking the question, is it possible to suspend magnet?
Yeah, and you will have to explain how. So you will have to tell me whether it is possible. If you say it is not possible, okay, fine. If you say it is possible, you will have to explain how you are going to do it.
Sir, it is not possible because south and north.
Okay, Neil says it is not possible. So marking team, he will lose 1 mark for this. And let me explain how it is going to be possible. So you will have to move to the North Pole. You will have to use a horseshoe magnet. Suspend the horseshoe magnet from the center and hold it over there as this person is holding it. Here is the hold it. And because of the weight, horseshoe magnet will have its north as well as south, both poles pointing towards the north. Obviously, it is due to gravitation. It has nothing to do with magnetism. Chalo, aage. Now, next is Saksham.
Yes, sir.
Yes, your experiment, you are supposed to tell me how can a situation be created where you are supplying heat to the object, but the temperature of object is not increasing at all. Is this possible?
Yes, sir, it is possible.
When it will be possible?
Sir, when we heat ice, it gets melt, but the temperature is not increasing.
Wonderfully said. So Saksham gets 3 marks for this. Situation will be created when there is a change in phase. Not necessarily ice to water. Water to steam, or there also the same story will happen. So you go on giving energy, the energy will be utilized as a latent heat. Okay, great, wonderful. Now the next is Sanat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the question for Sanat. Using any of the following object, deflect the water flow which is coming from the tap. I will put on the tap. But remember one thing, you are not supposed to blow from the mouth or using a reverse blow of the balloon or to move the object nearby to create a blow of air. No such thing will be allowed. Please, let us see the tap and the water from the plant. So this is the water coming from the tap. You are supposed to use any of the objects shown over there and deflect the water flow.
Sir, from that balloon.
How you are going to do it by balloon?
Sir, we will first blow air in balloon and then the mouth of the balloon or the ending of the balloon we will be pointing it towards the water, and that's why water.
Okay, I request you to look at the instruction which was given. You have lost your marks for this. Using reverse blow, it was not allowed. Said very clearly. So such deflection is possible by charging the object. Now for charging, balloon is used. It has to be inflated, but it has to be rubbed on the hair. Then it will get charged. Bring that balloon near to the water flow, and the water flow will deflect. So this is the way how it has to be done. So I'm really sorry you have lost 1 mark by this. Now I will move further to Rashmi.
Yes.
Yeah, Rashmi, what you are supposed to do is you will have to make the liquid in the cylindrical container exactly half by its volume. You are having following instruments. One rubber band is there, one weighing pan is there, then glass is there. And how you will be able to make exactly half the volume? Think and answer. Yes, the clock is moving ahead. Tick, tick, tock, tick, tick, tock.
Do I have
Yes.
to answer yes or no?
Only that won't do. If it is yes, you will have to tell the method. If it is no, then okay, fine, give the answer. And simple logic says that if no is the answer, why I will ask the question? Okay.
I'm not getting.
Not
I'm
getting
not.
through. It's difficult. I agree. I agree. So let me explain it. First, you put the rubber band exactly over the boundary so that you will have the marking of that layer. Now turn the cylinder, go on turning it and rearrange it so that the water level will be like this. And I guarantee you that this is going to be the half the volume.
Yes.
I hope you got it.
Yes.
Right. Wonderful. So even though we don't get marks, we come to know the method, and that is what is more than any amount of marks. So we will move further to the Atharva.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Atharva is ready. Arvind was having pain in his ear. Doctor prescribed some ear drops. He put them in his ear, but he was shocked when he had a bitter taste. साला कान में डाला, मुंह में कड़वाहट क्यों आई? Is he telling true about that medicine of ear entered the throat? And if it is true, then how it happened? ये अरविंद के कान में ड्रॉप डाला, उसको एकदम कड़वाहट लग रही है. क्यों हुआ भाई ये? क्या वाकई हुआ?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, it is true.
It's true. Great. Please
Yes.
tell me how it happened. कान में डाली हुई चीज मुंह में कैसे आई यार?
Our ear is connected to our throat
How?
internally.
Means any way for that? Basically, that is the answer. Any tube is connecting our ear to the throat.
So I
Which
have to
part
tell the
of the
exact
ear?
name.
You are not remembering exact name. Then describe.
No, means I have to tell the exact name, no, for the answer.
Yeah, that will be appreciated.
I will pass my question.
Okay, fine. So the tube's name is Eustachian tube. It starts from middle ear. It connects with the throat. And from throat, the vapor of eardrop, they come to the upper part and they stimulate the taste buds. सर थोडंसं मागे जा एकदम खूप पटकन समोर गेलो आपण तर over here this is the standard figure which you always see in your textbook. If you want to get a feel of this eustachian tube, just hold the breathe in, close your nose and try to push the air out. You realize that the ears are getting the feel of that air. All 4-5 participants can do this.
Yes, I'm
You get that particular feel. Now, actually, in your full face, this is something like this. Please, next. This is the way how it is. So this is the drop which comes from the boundaries of the eardrum. It goes through the eustachian tube up to the mouth. And you get a feel of taste. Anyway, fine. So the experiments are over here related to how. Now the next part starts, which is called as why. Story is same. For correct answer, +3. If you give it incorrectly, -1. So again, we will start with Neil. Neil, in this particular figure, there is a one platform. On that platform, the elephant is there. It is connected to another platform like this. A mouse jumps on that platform, and then what happens is something like this. Elephant is lifted up by the weight of the mouse. Question is, why such thing happens? And mind well, each and every explanation is related in your textbook.
To balance the weight.
How the weight will be balanced like this? Means, do you feel that the weight of mouse will be same as weight of elephant? No, it won't be possible. Okay, let me explain it. Yes, yeah, you have passed it. So there is a person whose name was Pascal. Pascal said that the pressure is equally distributed in the closed container. Using this principle, we are using something which is called as hydraulic lift. In several many science exhibitions, this particular lift is shown. Basically, pressure is equal, and pressure is the ratio of force and area. So if the area is more, the force turns out to be more. That's why mouse is able to lift the elephant. Anyway, we will proceed further. Next team is of Saksham. So for Saksham, the question is, a figure is shown with two segments, upper is AB and the lower is PQ. Which one out of the two is smaller, or whether both are equal? And the question is also why. सक्षम, मुझे जो चाहिए वो आंसर अगर आप देते हो तो मैं बोलूंगा आप लोग एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करने के लिए बहुत हेजिटेट करते हो. Yes, Saksham.
Sir, PQ is larger.
PQ is larger. That means the lower one is larger.
Yes, sir.
Very good. How you said this?
Sir, the arrow explains it.
Arrow explains it. Okay. If you are observing the arrows very carefully, they definitely realize that give the realization. But the illusion tells exactly our reverse. We feel that the upper line is bigger and the lower line is smaller. But what Saksham has said is perfectly correct. Let me remove the arrows and explain it to you. So you can see the lower line is bigger than the upper one. And Saksham's statement is perfectly correct. Actually, he has observed it very carefully. Actually, what I expect is you can measure it directly and you get the answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, if I remove the arrow lines, sir, of both, so सर वो दिखता ही है कि वो पी क्यूब बड़ी है सर उससे.
करेक्ट करेक्ट. वो एरो रिमूव करने के बाद में ही लगता है वैसा. जब तक एरो है तब तक उल्टा लगता है.
यस सर. एंड
दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज ऑप्टिकल इल्यूजन. ये एक बहुत बड़ी ब्रांच है फिजिक्स की जिसको कहा जाता है ऑप्टिकल इल्यूजन. Anyway, fine. We will proceed further by appreciating Saksham for getting 3 marks. And now I will proceed further to Sanat. Yes, Sanat, please explain. Vibration is the reason to produce the sound. If I'm having anything that can produce sound, but if I'm moving my hand like this, why it is not producing sound?
A human ear can hear sound up to 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. So movement of your hand must not be in that period.
I really appreciate Sanat for his answer. His answer is perfectly correct. To hear the sound, it must be in 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz range. The hand was not vibrating in the audible range, but mosquito, when he is flying, he can vibrate his wing within the range. And so we are able to hear the vibration of the sound created by mosquito. That sound is not created by his mouth. It is due to wings. Okay. So by allotting 3 marks to Sanat, we will move further to Rashmi. Yeah, Rashmi.
Yes.
The temperature of star surface is very high, but the surrounding space is at minus 270 degrees centigrade. Then why stars remain hot? And whatever answer you will think for this, try to think again how you are going to explain the warmness of the planet. Think about it. Think about it and then answer.
Sir,
Yeah.
the studies in news, so particles are not present there. Atmosphere is not present there. While in planets, as we can see at Earth, the air is the atmosphere is present in air. So at planets, so the warmness can be there.
No, so why star remain hot?
Sir, because in the star, the particles are present in sense like if we take the example of sun, helium and hydrogen are present there. So because of that, it is there is hotness at the center.
No, but why sun don't become cool immediately? Because it is in contact with minus 270.
Sir, um,
So it should become cool by losing its heat.
sir, it doesn't lose heat as that because the atmosphere is not present in vacuum, like in space.
And what about the planet?
Atmosphere is present in the planet.
So over there, why it don't lose the heat?
Like CO2 and CO2 is present, and which captures the heat, like greenhouse effect.
So let me tell you, Rashmi, that the explanation is exactly reversed. It's okay that you are not losing much. You are losing just 1 mark for this. Mind well that in star, continuously heat is produced.
By fusion.
Yes, please. The stars keep on producing heat due to the nuclear reaction, and the core of the star is at the temperature of 27 million degree. So even though stars are losing their energy tremendously, continuously, it is not going to become cold because it is on the burner continuously. Burner is going on at the core. So star won't become cool. But planets don't have such burner inside. They are not producing heat continuously. So how planets are able to maintain the heat? Now that is exactly because of the explanation which you gave for reverse for the stars, that the planets do have atmosphere. And this atmosphere is a bad conductor of heat. Because of that air cushion, the heat of the planet is not lost to the atmosphere. And that is the reason why planet are able to maintain their heat. Such thing is not possible for Mercury, but it is possible for Venus.
Yes.
Okay, very well try. And again, as I said, that we certainly get some information and that is quite important. Now we will move to the last question related to why from Atharva.
Yes, sir.
What I have is a spear of wood and spear of iron. Both are of 1 kilogram and they are dipped in a liquid in which both sink. Now, Nitin said the wooden spear will have more buoyant force than iron, even if they have same mass. Why Nitin has said so? Let's see the figure. Now, in this pot, I will pour the liquid, 1 iron spear, 1 wooden spear, and they are sinking. Please explain why the buoyant force experienced by wooden will be more than that of iron.
So because the density of the wooden spear is less than that of the density of the iron spear.
Due to that, what will happen? How density is related to the buoyant force? I'm sorry, Atharva, I won't allot any mark to you for this because density has nothing to do with the buoyant force. Even if we are having iron boat, it floats on water. So the reason is totally different, and the reason is something like this. Actually, if it is wood, the sphere will be too big because both of them are having same mass. Now one can understand, as the displaced liquid will be more due to the wooden block, hence we will have more buoyant force than that of iron, because more liquid will be displaced when wooden ball will get immersed in it. Buoyant force is equal to the weight of the liquid displaced. It has nothing to do with the density of the object which is sinking. Anyway, I hope that you might have enjoyed the experiments. Now the last part of the quiz comes, which is called as rapid fire. So that will be conducted by Chetan sir. I will take your leave. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Okay. So before we move ahead, the score, total score of A, that +2 after consideration, it will be 0. For team B, it will be 19. For team C, it will be 19. So B and C having 19. D, 12 minus 4, so it is 8. And 16 for E. So these are the scores. B and C are at the same level. E is slightly lagging B and C. Now this is the round that is a rapid fire, and which can change your complete the score. And I'll be keep on reading the questions. Now, if you feel that you cannot answer it, you say pass. If you don't say pass, I'll not move to the next question. So you have to say pass if you don't know the answer. And how many questions are there? You are having a time limit. So within 1 minute, you have to answer those questions. Now, how many questions? It depends on you. Questions are huge. So we'll start with Neil. Remember, you have to say the pass. If you don't say it, I'll not move to the next question. So let us start. Neil, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So your first question is here. Volume of cone, formula.
Sir, half pi r square h.
World Health Day is on 7th April. True or false?
True, sir.
Formula for pressure.
Sir, pass.
CO2 plus H2O gives acid, whose name is
2HCl.
weedicides are inorganic pollutants. True or false?
Sir, pass.
Fire due to liquid substances is which type of fire? Class A, B, C, D, E.
Sir, pass.
Which acid present in lemon?
Citric acid.
Formula for caustic soda. This is the last question. Formula for caustic soda.
I don't know.
Okay. So you gave the correct answer for 2 questions. Fine. Then the next is for Saksham.
Yes, sir.
Saksham, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Volume of sphere.
Sir, it is 4/3 pi r cube.
World Blood Donation Day is on 14 June. True or false?
Sir, true.
Formula for density.
Sir, mass upon volume.
SO2 plus H2O gives acid whose name is?
Sir, H2SO4 sulfuric acid.
Compounds of arsenic are organic pollutant. True or false?
Sir, pass.
Fire due to gaseous substances is which type of fire?
Sir, pass.
Which acid present in vinegar?
Acetic acid.
Formula for potash.
Sir, pass.
Frequency of musical note म, सारे ग म में का म, उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी.
Sir,
Okay.
pass.
You gave the 6 questions answers correct. Okay. Team C, that is Sanat. Are you ready, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your question starts here. Volume of cuboid.
L into B into H.
World Heart Day is on 29 September. True or false?
False.
Formula for relative density.
Sir, density of water upon density of substance. No, sir. density of
SO3
substance
plus
upon density-
H2O gives acid whose name is?
Sir, repeat.
SO3 plus H2O gives acid whose name is?
Sir, sulfuric acid.
Fertilizers are inorganic pollutants. True or false?
True.
Fire due to chemical substances is which type of fire? You have to tell class.
Group C.
Which acid is present in tamarind?
Sir, tamarind.
Okay, so you gave 2 correct answers. Fine. Team D, Rashmi,
Yes, sir.
are you ready, beta?
Yes, sir.
So your first question. Total surface area of cylinder. Formula.
2 pi r into r plus h.
World Diabetes Day is on 14 November. True or false?
True.
1 atmospheric pressure in Newton per meter square equal to?
Pass.
Molecular formula for carbonic acid.
Pass.
Insecticides are inorganic pollutant. True or false?
Pass.
Fire due to solid substances is which type of fire?
Pass.
Which acid is present in tomato?
Tartaric acid.
Formula of milk of magnesia.
NaOH by 2.
Okay, so your time's up. 3 questions are correct. Okay, time E, Atharva.
Sir, I was having a doubt.
Yes.
Are there any negative marking for this round?
No. You don't have any negative marking.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Your first question. Curved surface area of cone.
IRL.
The government of India declared the Pradhan Mantri Ayush Nidhi Yojana on 1st July. True or false?
True.
1 bar in Newton per meter square equal to?
Pass.
Molecular formula for sulfurous acid.
Pass.
Lead, mercury are organic pollutants. True or false?
False.
Fire due to electric components is which type of fire?
Class 3 fire.
Class?
3. Class C. C.
Which acid present in curd?
Lactic acid.
Formula of ammonium hydroxide.
Pass.
Frequency of musical note Ni.
Pass.
Name of the glass produced by using silica.
Silicate glass.
Period of rotation of Neptune.
What's
Period
up?
of rotation of Neptune in hour.
Rotation.
Yes. Neptune ka.
29 hours.
No, it is in your book.